might as well remain standing. Hi, Governor.
Hi, how you doing?
Thanks for doing this. Chanel Chandler. That's okay. Gary Kubota, formerly from the advertising.
Hi,
My staff.
Jesse Faye with Senator's office.
That's some people from Illinois.
Oh, hi, how you doing?
Hello.
Just sitting in?
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you, Casey. Thank you very much for joining us here this morning. I'll be signing Senate Bill 122, which provides notices to family members when a loved one experiences a mental health emergency and is subject to certain judicial proceedings. It also allows interested individuals or family members to be present in the courtroom for hearings related to that individual. Family members provide a valuable support to their loved ones, especially as individuals with mental health needs try to navigate our state's court systems. I just would want to thank Senator Rhodes in addressing this gap in our system and for all of your work on this measure. And I just would also want to thank Chanel Chandler and her family for sharing your story and the advocacy necessary to support this bill. Many times we think the system would be more aware of common sense kind of practices. It's unfortunate that this tragedy had to occur, and certainly I am thankful that we have a terrific outcome that may help others and other families as we move forward. So I'd like to invite Senator Rhodes to say a few words. And
Thank you, Governor. Appreciate it. And thanks for signing and supporting the bill. Governor has already described what the bill does, so I won't go back over that, but just a couple of words on how it came about that I found out about this situation and the genesis of the bill. So former Star Advertiser reporter Gary Kubota, who is here today, reported on a case on Kauai in 2011 where tragically both the mentally ill person, Shinden Chandler Taniguchi, and an innocent neighbor lost their lives. In addition, 3 other people were injured, including Shinden's grandfather. Chanel Chandler, Shinden's auntie, is here, and she's been the main advocate for moving this bill along. And I think instead of me going through the history of it, it would be better for her to talk about it, if that's okay with you.
Sure, absolutely.
For a few minutes about what happened and why this bill is necessary.
thanks.
Thank you, Nerd.
Thanks.
Thank you, Governor Egan. Thank you, Senator Rhodes. So I believe this is a pivotal movement for myself and for my family. And it started when we admitted Shinden to the psychiatric facility on Kauai. At that point, he was starting to hurt himself. And so when he was there, he was petitioned to have a hearing in court to establish long-term care. Unfortunately, they released him. The family wasn't notified that he was having the hearing. We weren't notified that he was released. And the very next day is when he was killed, and so was one of our neighbors. I believe this bill will help families get notified and hopefully ultimately prevent something like this from happening. So thank you again, Senator Rhodes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You guys can stay up. Did you want
Sure.
Gary or everybody can? So this is Senate Bill 122, Senate Draft 2, House Draft 2, Conference Draft 1, a bill for an act relating to mental health. And it now is law in the state of Hawaii.